Joining us now with more on the operation to recapture the final two Palestinian prison fugitives, former head of strategic planning for the IDF Central Command, Colonel Reserves, Dr. Danny Tirza. Dr. Tirza, thank you so much for being with us. Now, can you walk me through this operation? You know, what did it entail? Some of the details. How was it planned? How was it performed?
Well, thank you. The first thing is to have the cooperation between all our forces on the ground. The Secret Service, the IDF, the police, and even the civil administration. They are all working together in one control room, talking in the same language, making the operation from the ground and from the technical units that help the Secret Service to work, and all together they're making one control room, as you can see in the picture. And in that control room, all the information is coming to one place and in the same language. At the moment that we are getting the right information about the place that these people are, we have, first of all, to see that we have the forces to do the operation as fast as we can and without people that will be harmed, not from the Palestinian side and of course not from our forces. So the special unit of the police that is called the Yamam, it's the anti-terror unit that they know how to work in very, very sharp, what we call strategic we're calling it surgical way. We are coming inside the Palestinian area, isolating the houses that we think that the terrorists are there, and be sure that no one can get in, no one can get out. After we isolate the place, we call the people that are inside. Probably they are not waiting for us there, and we have to be sure that we are protected when we are doing this operation and trying to get inside with dogs or with robots, not with soldiers. The first thing that we are trying to do is to do it without soldiers, just to do it from outside. And in this particular operation, it works very good, because when the terrorists understand that they are close and they cannot get out, and the alternative is that the army is going to blow up the building and they will be killed. One of them called his father and he said that he's ready to give up, and that's the right thing and the best thing that we can dream of.
So I want to interject here. Because actually part of this operation, as I understand it, this came up recently, was that Omer Bar-Lev, the security chief, deceived Israel in order to deceive the terrorists. This was seriously reminiscent of the attack on the metro of tunnels in Gaza, by the way, where they amassed troops on the border to trick the Hamas into the tunnel in order to destroy it. So here again, we see Israeli security officials deceiving, willfully, knowingly deceiving the Israeli public in order to deceive Palestinian militants. Couldn't Bar-Lev have just said nothing? Was the deception necessary?
Yes, it was necessary, because otherwise the Palestinians will be around it and we cannot get to the place. The main idea was that the Palestinians would think that we are going to get inside the refugee camp, and you cannot do it unless you are really use your forces, using the media, using the public in the Israeli side, the Palestinian side, that everyone will believe that we are going to one place and really we're going to another place. And I think that was a very good idea. That's the way that the chief of staff of Israel, of the army, is using almost every time.
So just to continue on that, though, is that really, as you say, as you're suggesting, maybe the new face of the Israeli security modus operandi, where authorities feel comfortable lying to the public because the ends justify the means?
It's not lying, it's cheating in a way, but it's not a lying. You don't have to tell everything, but you have to make the picture. And if you are making the right picture for the public, it works. And as you can see here, it works very good because they were surprised. As you know, Jenin is not a small town, and everyone thought that we are going to the west side, and really these special forces went to the east side, and they succeeded to get to the house without fighting any Palestinian forces on the ground.
Wow. All right, Colonel Dr. Danny Tirza, thank you so much for joining us and sharing some of your insights on this operation with us.
Thank you. Bye.